Hey everybody, it is Saturday and it's a great day because I have been in bed with a stomach bug for 3 days and today I feel normal and it's amazing and I forgot how awesome it is to just feel normal again. So I first want to thank for PayPal donations to my channel, Burnell, Judith, Gary, and Joyce, and Teresa. And then I want to show you these two paintings. This is from yesterday's painting. It turned out super cool. It dried really nicely. I am loving that one. And this is the one which is the Prussian blue, and it's so smooth for some reason. I don't know why, but maybe the blue. And the creepy witch is pretty much gone as it dried. I did kind of change it, try to blow it out a little bit with a straw, but she's pretty much gone. But I love this one. The colors are amazing. And this one's just super cool. The cells, everything are really neat. So let me set those aside. And let's see, if you can see all these paints, Joyce sent me all of these Prussian blues because she knows how much I love Prussian blue. So I should be in stock for quite some time now. So, and then I got some new squeeze bottles. I didn't really realize sizes. Like, I mean, I was looking on Amazon and I just kind of ordered and didn't think too much. So this is 16 ounces. It is ginormous. It holds like a whole tube of this almost. Because I wondered why it cost more than like the ones at Walmart. Well, this is why. So, yeah, so that's huge. I'm not sure if I'll like it like that, but it will save me. I would imagine that will last me quite some time. And it will also save on throwing away all of these things. So then I also bought it a different brand, and I added these both to my Amazon list in the descriptions. But this is a flip top. And I thought, because sometimes these things get clogged and you gotta like poke a hole thing in it, poke a needle in it. And so I thought, well, maybe I'd like a flip top. So this is 8 ounce, which seems much more manageable. But we'll see if I like a flip top or not. So let me move these out of the way. Okay, hang on. Let me get... All right. Let me see where the camera's at now as I climb up my ladder to get to it. Okay, that looks good. So what I'm going to do today is, her name is Elfie, and she commented on one of my videos about, she linked me to a video of mixing Pearl-X powder with and I don't know what brand they were using, but a gel medium. Mixing it with a palette knife. And then they were doing various things. One woman was using it as nail polish, so I can't really direct you to a link to a specific video because I watched tons of them. So it's not like it's a new idea, and I'm sure a lot of you have done it. But I've never done it exactly like this. I've tried mixing them with Liquitex pouring medium and Floetrol and stuff, but never with a gel. So I'm going to try it. And I'm just using the lid of a cup. But then I will have to add some kind of liquid to it so that I can add it into my pour. I guess I can move these. So I'm using, oh, I set these aside before I even showed. Pearl-Ex powders. There you go. I have had success using them, adding them to when I resin a painting. I'll add it. So again, I don't know what I'm doing, but that is usually par for the course for me. And I probably should not have used this. I wasn't thinking how the lid had an indent around it. Oh my gosh. You know what? This is the canvas I'm using today. It's a level 2. So I am going to actually put it onto here because it's a, there we go. It's a glossy surface. Now they make it look, some of the videos had it done really pretty. Not me. Okay. So it is all mixed in, but now I'm going to have to make it liquidy. Now it's just pigment, so there's not going to be so it's going to be clear, but I'm going to do red and yellow, so it should be, I really have no idea. That's all there is to it. No idea whatsoever. And I think I'll just use water. Probably just a tiny bit. Got my bamboo paddles, and we'll see how this turns out, if I can even get it mixed into the water. And I believe I used too much water. Oh yeah, I used too much water. It's all separating and getting clumpy. This might not work. I don't think water was the right thing. Maybe I should have added pouring medium to it instead, or Floetrol. Right now I'm just trying to break up the chunks. But I am managing to spray it everywhere, including on the canvas. But it really wouldn't be my video if I wasn't doing that. Okay, it's getting somewhere. And I'm actually going to add a little more of the gloss medium, that will thicken it. if I'm able to stir it in without being clumpy. I know some of you that have done this correctly are like cringing right now, but you know what? I have to learn. And the only way I learn is by doing it. So, mistakes and all, that's how I learn. Okay. I've got it smooth. Woohoo! Okay. I'm not really sure. This is the white I'm using. I'm not really, it's mixed Floetrol water. I'm not really sure how much is in there. I haven't painted in quite a few days. Hoping there's enough. So this is, as I showed you on here, a level 2 canvas, as opposed to the thick ones. And I wish they made, and I've said this before, I wish they made the level 2 in the thicker, because I will show you the difference. This has a curved edge. Oh, and this is that putrid one from the Swipe Gone Wrong, or from the Slice and Swipe Gone Wrong. This is going to be painted over, unless one of you sees it today and is like, oh my god, I need that in my life. But, see, this has like a 90-degree angle. So, I don't know if you can really see the difference. But, and I also like the way the sides that, these are sealed together a little differently. So I really like these better, but I like the thickness of the other one. And I don't know if, I guess consumers, is that the right word? People that buy art, if they even care. I know I don't. I bought art that's on thick canvases and thin canvases, and you know what, it's so funny, before I really got into art, you know, I never looked at things like that, but I just found, I was changing some paintings around and I took one off the wall, and it was one my parents had bought at an art fair, and I turned it around and it was just one of those cheap stapled backs, and I was like, gosh, you know, I don't know, I found that quite interesting. I don't sell any, well, I think I have a 6x6 on my Etsy site, but otherwise I don't have any with the back staples, just because I don't like the look as much, but I just found it interesting. What the heck am I doing? Oh my god. You know what? I think I'll just use this for the flip cup. God. Please excuse me. This is the first time I have been out of bed for longer than 5 minutes. I was going to add silicone, but I'm not really sure how or where. I'll figure it out. Okay. So I'm just going to add these to this. I don't know if any of you have seen the movie What's Eating Gilbert Grape. It's from the early 90s, and it's one of the most awesome movies ever. Johnny Depp is in it. Leonardo DiCaprio is in it. He's amazing. He plays a special needs teenager. Oh my god, it's like the best movie ever. But the mother doesn't leave her house ever. And so 2 days into me being in bed, my son comes to, because he won't go near sick people, so he comes to like the doorway and he looks at me and he goes, have you even left the bed? Is this turning into a What's Eating Gilbert Grape situation? I'm like, no, I will leave the bed eventually. And just, yeah, I'm gonna add a drop of this treadmill silicone. I just want one single drop, so I don't want to squeeze it again. And then I'm going to gently stir this around. Now, I really am not sure what will happen to this. Since the blue is transparent, translucent. I don't know. I can't think. I seriously can't. I had chicken soup for breakfast. Oh, gosh. That totally helped, though. I called the doctor's office, and they're like, you need to be eating salt, like salty broth. Because salt is good. It rehydrates you. And I was like, okay. And then I started, well, granted, it'd been 3 days, so I was on the mend anyways, but I followed their advice. This white is way, way, way too thick. But it's a little late for that to fix that now, because we already got all of our gears in motion. You know, I also didn't think about the fact that that blue might not even come out of the bottom of this. Oh, it is. Ooh, so far pretty cool. Flip that on to add some more white to it. That part I didn't like. That part was like a big silicone glob. You could tell it just kind of looked oily, I guess. The most ironic part of me being sick is that Monday was the day that I like made a healthy dinner and I bought those cookbooks and I exercised. And then Tuesday night. So, I'm thinking maybe I should stick with my diet of Taco Bell, cereal, peanut butter. Maybe that's actually good for me. Well, I do know I don't like how I added the silicone, because it's kind of sitting on top of the painting, which I don't like at all. Touch up these sides. Ah, damn it, I did my short in here again. Really gotta start being more careful about that. torch and see. So, you can see the blue a little bit there. I'm not sure what'll happen as it dries. You can see it, well, maybe you can't. As I am tilting it, there's silicone just sitting at the top. And normally I would go in there and kind of mush it around, but I kind of like the pattern. I don't like these though. I don't like that. So maybe I will just kind of bleed that into that. Looking at it from all angles. If there's anything. All right, I think I'm done. Touch up a couple corners again. Corners always get icky when I'm moving them. So there you have it. I don't know how the blue will show up, how the Porelex powders will show up in it, but I will be sure and let you know. Thanks for watching. Bye.